Every month, Pure Xbox takes a look at all the games coming to Xbox throughout the upcoming calendar month and puts together a top 10. So if you like the sound of that, be sure to subscribe and stick around. Ahoy there, Craig signing in for PX. So how about we get stuck into July's top 10 on Xbox? Coming in at number 10, whether you teach discipline, defense, and the values of balance, or the importance of no mercy, striking first, and an overall sense of badassery, Punch Club 2 is a cyberpunk fighter management sim that packs a punch, or two, or 1,000 punches. It's just so many punches. Manage your time, training, and money to increase your stats and techniques. Punch, kick, or cheat your way to the top. Or skip all that entirely and stay in your mum's garage. It is a choose-your-own adventure after all, and I suppose the choice is yours. Coming in number 9. July is serving up an Xbox Game Pass edition for the foodies amongst us. Venba is a mouth-watering narrative cooking game exploring a heartwarming story of family, love, loss, and self-discovery. Play as an Indian mum who chose to migrate her family to Canada in the 1980s as you learn to cook authentic South Indian cuisine, restore lost recipes, and explore the story of this family, all wrapped up in a short foodie puzzle game that looks so good you can almost taste it. Carrying the weight of number 8 is another July Xbox Game Pass edition, The Wandering Village. In a hostile yet beautiful post-apocalyptic world, you'll be tasked to construct a settlement on the back of a giant wandering creature the local back-dwelling folk call Onbu in a unique city-building sim. Adapt your village as Onbu travels through a multitude of different biomes which each pose their own opportunities and threats. As the leader of this growing settlement, you'll have the choice to form a bond with Onbu to survive together, or leech off the walking wonder to protect your people at all costs. Coming in at number 7, you have the chance to relax and unwind in a super fun and colorful action adventure in Koa and the 5 Pirates of Mara. Join Koa and her best friend Napopo to explore untamed islands, dodge gnarly traps, and beat up the biggest and baddest pirate bosses. Bag a bunch of collectibles, uncover secrets, and reclaim pirate treasure in what's described as a loving tribute to classic platforming adventures. Number 6. What's the fastest pastry dish? Scone! Hey! My recycled jokes may not land, but you just landed the hot seat as the new manager of your chosen Formula 1 team in F1 Manager 2023. This installment in the fast-paced F1 management sim brings an all-new way to play in race replay. Take control of a specific team and relive a pivotal moment of a real race from the 2023 season. F1 Manager is all about immersion and getting stuck into the nitty-gritty of what it means to have a successful F1 team. Manage your staff and facilities, build and fine-tune the greatest cars, plan and execute a strategy. Unless you're Toto Wolff, this might be the closest you get to running your own F1 dream. Coming in at number 5. Double Dragon Gaiden! Rise of the Dragons dusts off the Double Dragon brothers for an alternate beat-em-up retelling of the classic franchise. Billy and Jimmy Lee are joined by a roster of 11 unique characters in a roguelite adventure pitting you against both new and familiar enemies. Face off against hordes of big bads in a tag-in and tag-out feature that lets you swap characters on a dime. Use your fists to drive crime off the streets and out of New York City! Number 4. Who doesn't love a resource management and base building sim? Well, some of you probably don't, but for those of you who do, then prepare your butts for Techtonica. Way down in the deep depths of a strange yet beautiful bioluminescent alien subsurface, you'll find a new place to call home for you and up to 3 friends. And it's in this new home you'll discover, build, and power an automated army of unique equipment to mine the life out of the place. Constructing your robot resource army isn't the only thing you'll be doing down there. No! Tunnel your way around the subsurface to explore and discover the hidden mysteries of the alien planet. Exciting and cozy. Number 3. Sequel to the majorly popular 2019 entry, Gunfire Games picked July to launch Remnant II. Survivors of the first game will be pitted against a new covenant of deadly creatures and godlike bosses that'll span across a bunch of nastily terrifying worlds. Play alone or co-op with 2 pals and experience the chaotic mix of ranged and melee combat against hordes of cunning enemies and chunky bosses. Obtain and upgrade all manner of gear to optimize your loadout as you experience dynamic, ever-changing challenges in your fight for survival. Coming in at a big fat number 2. The exciting sci-fi universe of the Expanse TV show has, expanded into the gaming world and has taken shape as Telltale Games' latest adventure. Prequel to Season 1 of The Expanse, we'll join Kara Gee, who reprises her role as Kamina Drummer, for a dangerous adventure across the uncharted edges of the belt. Expect to be confronted with difficult key choices as you scavenge, wreck ships, survive a mutiny, and combat fearsome space pirates in order to resolve Telltale's first new adventure since the studio's partial closure in 2018. The Expanse, a Telltale series, is episodic, but unlike past games, the episodes are due to release every 2 weeks post-launch. And number 1 for July's top 10 is the dinopocalypse spectacle that is Capcom's Exoprimal. Taking place in 2040, which is just 17 years in the future apparently, and, well, dinosaurs are somehow back, and in overwhelming numbers. Outbreaks of our fossil foes have engulfed the globe and are now a threat to the survival of humanity. I reckon they weren't a fan of being turned into fuel that makes cars go brum brum, you know? Unlike last time in history, there's no meteorite to cull our big tooth baddies. Instead, I'll repeat this again, in just 17 years from right now, humanity has developed some wicked cutting-edge exosuits with gnarly guns, swords, and shields that will pepper away at the rawsome hordes. Play your role of either the Assault Exo, who focuses on dealing damage to enemies, the Tank Exo, good for protecting allies and absorbing damage, or the Support Exo, equipped with repair and ranged abilities to even the odds for your team. Do you have what it takes to pilot an Exo and be horrible to thousands of dinos that probably have zero idea why they're being chucked through space portals and fighting angry robot people? You can look forward to that in July. Well, there you have it, but before we wrap up entirely, remember this: July will see Nicolas Cage join Dead by Daylight. I still don't know why he's in it, but I honestly love to see it. Leave us a comment with your most anticipated game of the month, and be sure to subscribe to the channel here for monthly updates on what's next on Xbox. As always, thanks for watching, and all that's left to do is say bye-bye for now. So, cheerio!